Welcome back and thank you for joining us. It's time to open the phone lines. We want to hear from you this morning. The numbers will be displayed on your screen. You can call us in or you can send us a WhatsApp message. And now our phone-in segment this morning. Today we're exploring a question that's on the minds of many Nigerians. 2027 elections. Is it a done deal for the APC? Now, the ruling All Progressive Congress has seen a significant wave of defections from opposition parties over the past few years, and 2025 has been particularly notable. Several sitting and former governors have joined the APC, giving the party control of 26 states, while the main opposition now holds fewer than 10. The trend extends to the National Assembly, where roughly 70 to 80 lawmakers have defected to the ruling party since 2023. This includes both senators and members of the House of Representatives, boosting the APC to a dominant position in both chambers, with a two-thirds majority in the Senate and over 200 seats in the House. Now, lawmakers cite internal crisis, leadership disputes, and a desire to align with the federal government as reasons for switching parties. But with these shifts, the big question remains, does this consolidation of power mean the 2027 elections are already decided for the APC, or can the opposition still challenge the status quo? That's what we want to hear from you this morning. Pick up your phones and call us in. It's time to hear from you. Share your thoughts and let's discuss whether numbers alone are enough to determine the outcome, or if the political race is still wide open. The numbers are displayed on your screen. Call us in, send us a WhatsApp message. Is the 2027 election a done deal for the APC? However, being that we have seen a lot of defections, I think from the beginning of this year, we kept seeing defections back to back from, the opposition party gaining numbers. Absolutely.
Angles as well.
Yes, and then we have seen, endorsement from states, the local level concerning the ruling party at this moment. So the big question is really the 2027 election, is it a done deal for the APC? But then we have Ade on the line. Good morning, Ade. Thank you for calling in this morning.
Good morning, beautiful lady. Maimuna and Hauwa, how are you?
Oh, very well, thank you.
Have a nice weekend.
We did, thank you.
It's a done deal for APC. With the way things are going now, everybody has declared for APC, and the reason is that the governors are making a lot of money, and the money they are making, they are not using everything for the common people. So they are happy. When you have plenty money, you're happy. You understand? No matter whoever, when a big money enter your account, you smile. And so they're being expecting some of money. Most especially those who are on second term. So they are getting first term. So they know they are going to get more money again. So not because they love the president or they love the APC, but because of that money. And the APC will not come after them. APC will not come after them. So and you can imagine by next year now, the federal government IGR will rise to 20 trillion. IGR will look for federal government. A lot of taxes. Even those of us that have money in our account in Nigeria, they will tax it because we have to specify what the money for. If I give somebody 5 million naira dash, if I didn't specify that it's a gift, they will tax that person 24%. So you can imagine the money coming into the government is a lot. So people are happy. That's why they are going to APC. Not because they love everything they are doing, but they don't have any choice. PDP is not going anywhere. ADC is having K-leg now. So we don't know. Labour Party is not settled. So I don't know. Everything just focus on one direction, which is not good for democracy. We like competition. When there are about 3 of them. But now it's only APC. So we are going in one direction. But my prayer is that they should do something that will help the common people. That's the most important thing. The governors, the local government, they should do something that will help people. I don't mind if they tax my money, but let them use the money for something good for the common people. That's my own. Don't bring the money to UK and buy a house. House that you don't live in. You go to America to buy property. You will not live there. What's the essence? So, and the money is not being wasted. And people are suffering. Some Poor people, they can't even pay their school fees. I know how many people got used to settle their university school fees. And yet, they bring all their children to university here and pay £20,000 a year, apart from accommodation, apart from other expenses. And the student will spend 4 years. That's a lot of money. And if this money is free money, they just get anywhere. So let them have the fear of God and respect God, our people, that it is their vote that bring them there. Because now we are in one direction. I can't see anything change. Already we are in 2026 now, in a few weeks, or a few days, whatever. So everybody is just going to romance the APC. So, which is not good for the nation. I'm still saying it. We want about 3 parties that can compete with each other, so that there can be competition. This will be fine. That's what we want, So, and having said that, permit me, please. Well, you bring my memory back to the metaphology you raised, because that I have to run away to Magudu. That is what time I went to Magudu in 1980. I ran away because I was living inside the city then. So, and the people around me told me that, Jemu, you have to run away, or they are killing everybody. So I ran to Maiduguri, So maybe it's a bad memory anyway, but thank God it is over now. And finally, I've not heard from one of our co-callers, Abateko, for over a week. I hope it's fine. Maybe we went for holiday or whatever. We normally call together on another program this morning on another channel, but I've not heard from him. I wish him well. For the Christmas as well, and everybody. And I greet my brother Shetima. God bless Nigeria. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning,
thank
Ade.
you very
Thank
much,
you for calling
Ade,
in.
for
Hauwa,
that. And I hope Abasinkong is doing fine as he is asked.
I would love to hear your view concerning the APC, because if you really look at it for now, Hauwa, you would agree with me that the APC is a bit structured, and they're putting their house in order.
Let's look at it from this angle. First off, a lot of political parties, especially political actors, have complained about a one-party system.
Absolutely.
That aside, the question is, who is the opposition? Who is the most viable to be able to run this race, this very competitive race, 2027? We've seen how the PDPs at this point, we now see the ADC. Some are saying the ADC is the only viable opposition party, but let's hear from our caller. We have another
caller on the line. Hello, good morning. Thank you for calling in. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning, Maimuna Bagudu. Good morning, Hauwa. Good morning, Trust TV family. Good morning, Nigeria. This is Shetima Yakudima calling from Maiduguri.
Good morning, Shetima.
Thank you for joining us. Go ahead with your
Thank you very much. Let me first and foremost appreciate Ade, and I thank him so much for the greeting. I am doing very, very well. Going by the topic, honestly speaking, people, they think now Nigerians of nowadays is deeper from the Nigerian of the 70s or 80s. People are wise. We have often eye on democracy. This influx that was happening in the APC, it will not secure us, because all the common men, they have feel what they feel. They have seen what they see. They tested that, they see everything. Honestly speaking, right from the exception of democracy plus military administration, we have never seen an administration that treat Nigerians very badly the way the APC government did. This is honestly, this is truth. Because we know where APC pickles. We know how much the bag of rice is when the Jonathan was in power under the platform of the PDP. We know how much we buy the liter of the petroleum then, and we know how much it's now. So there is nothing can deceive us. This influence, it was people that they have been going into APC for their own benefit, not for the benefit of Nigerians. And we are ready. We are ready, honestly speaking. 2027, people, they will surprise. And I doubt much if APC can survive 2027. We will see. Now we are not voting party. We are voting individuals. among the APC, we have candidates that we appreciate and definitely sure they will come back to their seat. But all the bad acts, they go hide under the cover of APC. We will push them out. We will push them out and replace them with good ones. That is our, our target and our determination. So we cannot allow our country going down each and every day. Our target is to see our country fly, and our target is to see the commons, the Nigerian public are enjoying the dividend of democracy. Look, I was surprising. You are saying that people have been influenced into APC, which is true. But what is attracting them? What is attracting them? If you will attract with the good governance, this is reasonable. But they are going there for the benefit. This is the Nigerian system. If you hide under the umbrella of the ruling party, you have been covered. No matter what menace you have done. No matter how damage you have done, if you hide under the umbrella of ruling party, you are covered. That is the reason why taking them to APC. It's not because of any performance of the APC. We know APC have failed us woefully. Whether we like it or not, this is the truth. This is the truth. So we are looking forward, and we are asking Nigerians to be patient. Time will tell. 2027 is just around the corner, and they will see. Inshallah, they should pay what they did, and because our target is to replace APC or to replace the bad act in the APC with the good one. Thank you so much, and have a nice day.
Thank you, Shatima, for calling in and sharing your thoughts.
Maimuna, at this point, the question I would like to ask is, we've seen the numbers, we've seen the defections,
Absolutely.
We've seen so far the portrayed strength of the APC, but even with the numbers, what about the people? What do the people think? Do you think that they would wholeheartedly go out and vote for the APC, or do you think that, as usual, it's going to be the same as always when it comes to election day? People will be overturned by, desperation, by poverty, by hunger, and things like that. And at the end of the day, do you think that the ADC or any other opposition party would emerge, strengthen itself, and be, a force to reckon with for the APC?
I will come back to answer your question, but then we have another caller on the line. Hello, good morning. Thank you for calling in. What's your name and where you're calling from?
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Go ahead with your thoughts.
Okay. The topic that you brought for this morning is another good topic for the day. For me, for APC 2027, if they don't lead, they will win. They will still win, because when you want to analyze such issue, you check out the previous elections that have happened in Nigeria. Since 1999 days, if it is not only Jonathan, I have not seen the president that lost second term. Either they does well or not, but they always win. Because they are directly or indirectly the umpire of the election that we are talking about. Because the next chairman comes on board to them and direct other people that have conducted elections. So to me, either they done well or not, it is normal. That is according to how we behave in Nigeria and our mentality of doing our own thing. So my own suggestion is that if really we want democracy and we want things to work well, because even conducting all these elections, to me, I see them as waste of resources for somebody that has done 4 years to contest again. They will still win. So why not straight? I'm suggesting if we can be doing 5 years straight tenure for president and the governors, so that the resources we are using to conduct election will not be a waste. Even in the governorship area of it, how many governors lost second term since 1990 days? It is just like repeating what you know it will be. You just you want to try it, but They don't. Even either they does well or no, they don't easily free second tenure. So, like this government, that is why some of them they don't think of any good concerning with Nigerians. They always do what they want to do because they know they will. At the end of the day, they will see out their way for their second tenure. So, to me, it's just like duplicating or throwing away money for repeating an election after 4 years. So, I'm suggesting if it can be 5 years straight, it will help the country, and it will help us to at least find another fresh person without wasting our resources. That is what I think. God bless you, and have a nice day.
Thank you for calling in and sharing your thoughts. Now, Hauwa, back to answering your question. You know, when it comes to...
I'd like to add, what happened to the Labour Party? Put that in the mix and let me hear your response.
All right, you're putting me on the spot this morning, but then I love the fact that, you know, we had to go through the numbers of, you know, the defections and what have you, and how structured and strong the APC is coming up. But then when you look at elections in Nigeria, it is too early to start deciding, being that we're still into... Anyway, 2025 is almost up.
Absolutely.
But then let's look at 2015 elections. You know, Nigerian politics is very funny. You can, you know, just sit and look and think, and very unpredictable. You think, you feel because of what you see on the ground, you perceive that, okay, 2027 will still be same people that would, you know, keep ruling. But then it might shock us because we saw what happened in 2015. First time in history where, you know, a sitting president was not re-elected. Why? Because Nigerians needed a shift in so many things. We had the insecurity issues and the economic problems we had in the country. But then let's take our next caller. Hello, good morning. Thank you for calling in. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Beautiful morning to you, Bagudu, Kiyawa. Good morning. You are on to SMB calling from Lagos.
Good morning, SMB.
Thank you for joining us. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Let me quickly respond as usual. Appreciate Trust TV for giving us this ample opportunity. Thank you once again. Let me quickly go direct to the point. To my own understanding, it is not a done deal for APC. Because even before this game of defection we are experiencing, we have a lot of issue regarding electoral aspects, which has to do with voter apathy. And then the critical stakeholders are not doing anything on it. This is one aspect where I'm looking, if we continue going on the process and we experience this.
All right, I think we lost the SMB there. So, Hauwa, I think Nigerians have gotten to a point where they have realized that the leaders that they have, or the leaders that they have voted, are not really doing what they are supposed to do. But I really hope that at the end of the day, because even though we have seen, you know, Nigerians coming out to complain in the past, when it came to elections, we saw what happened. You understand?
So we're hoping that now that they have so much grievances that it does translate to the ballot paper.
Exactly, they will do things right. And talking about the opposition, well, we are still awaiting, you know, the strong opposition that we feel is strong for now, not the PDP, because the PDP are still yet to tackle their issues.
Still yet to put their house in order.
Absolutely. But then we really hope that the opposition parties have something in store for us, because we're not hearing anything from the ADC yet. We don't know what they are cooking. We don't know what they will be dishing out, you know, come 2027. But then we really hope that at the end of the day, they would, you know, come together and put their powers and their strengths together to make sure that 2027 election will not just be a one-party thing. We want to see competitions, and we want to see it in the right way. Because
that is why it's called democracy.
Absolutely.
Let's say
we have another caller on the line. Hello, good morning. Thank you for calling in. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Michael, calling from Nasarawa State.
Good morning, Michael. Thank you for calling in. Go ahead.
Everybody is running, joining APC. That running, joining APC is also a journey to trouble. Because when everybody advanced there, at the time when the primary came, everybody will disagree. Because the party is going to pick one candidate. At the end of the day, everybody that are running, everybody want to get the ticket too. So that is where the really fight will start. And then when the fight started in the APC, and then the other opposition pick up. So that is why many people that don't know, they say APC, APC, APC. That APC is a trouble. They are beginning in Nigeria. Everywhere you go, there is nothing proper to address. Insecurity, lack of job, whatever business is collapsing. So if there's no job, insecurity are collapsing, the nation is collapsing. So they're just there for their own personal interest. It's not for the masses. By the time they are fighting themselves, and then we the masses will know the another road to take. So we are just patient to wait for them for 2027. So let them carry on whatever they do in that. But we are patiently waiting for them for 2027. They are waiting for them. Thank you very much. That is my question.
Thank you, Michael, for calling in and sharing your thoughts. Hauwa, do you have anything to add to that?
Well, my thing is, at this point, that we've seen the consolidation of power when it comes to the House of Representatives, when it comes to the Senate, when it comes to governors as well. It should not automatically be said that the 2027 election has been decided. We don't know what is going on behind the scenes, in the sense that the people, as I mentioned earlier, are very important. But we have a very, very big problem when it comes to election, when it comes to politics in Nigeria. The people do matter, but to some extent they don't. It depends on how much they can be swayed.
Absolutely. I wanted to add to that. Yes, let's take our next caller. Hello, good morning. Thank you for calling in. What's your name and where you're calling from?
Thank you very much, Bagudu and Kiyawa. SAB is back again. It was network issue. So as I was talking, it's not a done deal to my own personal understanding. There are one thing I want to emphasize. Yes, honestly speaking, the opposition are very, very weak. The angle I am looking at initially, it was the voter apathy issue. If not, to me, honestly speaking, we still have time. The opposition can come up and do a lot of things. Also, we have civil society organizations who were established in defense of democracy. If we can come up with a very strong awareness, even if it will take Nigerians, especially those organizations and stakeholders and the game to go door by door awareness, that will help at least. Because we all know we are practicing multi-party system. But why APC? Why APC? Why APC? It's because of lack of political ideology. While Nigerians, many of Nigerians now begin to differentiate between aristocracy rule and the democratic rule. So believe in me, if the stakeholders and the opposition will rise up to their tasks, things will change. Because the policy on ground, it doesn't make anything to give them another mandate again. If really we are thinking outside the box, we'll understand that the APC policy, I'm not a card-carrying member of any political party, I'm sorry to say. But what we are experiencing, what we have on ground, believe in me, the policy is not quite okay for many Nigerians. Many Nigerians, you cannot take your son to government school, you cannot go for health facilities, you cannot have access to water, you cannot, uncountable. So where is the merits? That's the question. So Nigerians are now wise enough to do the right from the right, from their left. But the only thing is this awareness issue. This awareness issue is very, very important. Very, very important. Because we cannot just keep on moving the way things are going. The financial system and the economic, they are not in the same ground. The educational aspect and the policy are not in the same ground. The health facilities, starting from the grassroots, things are not working. I'm sorry to say. Yeah, definitely there are some certain areas whereby the government did pretty well. But the issue we are asking is about health, security, education, and so on and so forth. Shall we keep on voting people who are just there for their selfish interest? The citizen participation must be very, very active. Very, very active. Thank you very much. I remain SMB from Lagos, and I wish you all the best. Merry Christmas to the staff and the entire presidents, brothers and sisters. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank you,
SMB, for calling
that.
back and sharing your thoughts. While the conversation is still on, we want to hear from you. 2027 election, is it a done deal for the APC? Do you see the APC winning the 2027 elections? You can call us in and share your thoughts. You can also send us a WhatsApp message. However, we have some couple of WhatsApp messages. We'll take this one from Comrade Cletus Adole Aruta. He says is the President General of Omi Igede Youth Wing Development Association Worldwide and Igede Youth Leader from High Level Makodi, Benue State. And it says, good morning, presenter and Nigerians. Please, politicians decamping from one political party to another does not amount to winning an election, because the hardships people are going through in Nigeria today under the APC-led government is going to inform the decision of Nigerians of who vote for comes 2027. So I can tell you for free that a lot of those people decamping to APC are going to lose their election in 2027. Nigerians are suffering under the APC government as a result of the hungers and insecurities, unemployment here and there across Nigeria, and we are going to make a decision based on what is happening. Thank you, Comrade Cletus Adole Aruta, for sending in your message.
All right, next up, we have a message from Adamu Muhammad Usman from Kapang Hausa. And he says, Hauwa, Maimuna, very good morning to you. And good morning to all Nigerians here at home and those in diaspora. Now, let's spare our lives till then to witness the 2027 general elections in good health. The way Nigerians are feeling the heat of the APC administration, they will truly speak, and the volume of their voices or tones will surely make a move to another direction. A downtrodden, that is the common man, cannot pay school fees, pay rent, afford medical bill, is killed on daily basis, and mostly he cannot eat 3 square meals a day. And you're talking, is it a done deal for the APC administration to get it easy in 2027? No, unless and until the APC has made a positive improvement before 2027. But if the situation still goes on as it is, they should forget it, and it isn't a done deal. Nigeria is greater and bigger than anyone. The 2027 election is about APC and Nigerians. Wait and see. Let the APC do the needful, period. May Allah help us. Thank you very much, Adamu Muhammad Usman, for that.
All right, we have another WhatsApp message from Ibrahim. He says, good morning. I think you wanted to say Maimuna. I'm actually Maimuna, not Rukaya. Good morning, Maimuna and Hauwa. I am Ibrahim Mohammed Uwesu, chatting from Kaduna State, Nigeria. 2027 is not a done deal for the APC. The reason why I say so is we are living in the communities and within the masses. We all know what is happening. People give up to this present administration of President Tinubu. I'm very sure masses will never vote for APC from the grassroots up to national level. And for those who are moving from the opposition parties to APC are those who did nothing to their people, constituencies and region, and also are those who's lost respect, courage, dignity from their people who voted them in. And also those politicians, all of them has only one vote to cast. Lastly, tell me you masses are at the edge waiting for them. Thank you so much, Trust TV, for giving me the opportunity to contribute. Thank you, Ibrahim, for sending in your message this morning. And that's a wrap on our phone-in segment. Thank you for everyone who called in and also sent in their WhatsApp messages. We really hope that the 2027 elections will come out great and Nigeria will be great again.